Hello and welcome to a demonstration of the ENACT network. Today we'll be running a series of queries that hopes to understand the relationship between hydroxychloroquine and COVID-19. This was a question that came up during the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic. Some had theorized that hydroxychloroquine might work as a post-exposure prophylaxis for COVID-19. It was a theory that was expressed by many in the public sphere at the time. To do this, we'll perform 4 comparative queries over the course of only a series of minutes to show whether hydroxychloroquine is associated with preventing severe infection with COVID-19. So a constant variable here is that we're going to choose a population that has rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is treated with hydroxychloroquine, as is a number of other autoimmune diseases. And so we'll choose rheumatoid arthritis from our medical concepts list here on the left. That medical concepts list is pretty robust. It includes ICD codes, procedure codes, lab results, medications, a lot of variables that we can use to run these queries. It's important to note here that we're selecting a date range of the entire calendar year of 2020, as this was the first year of the COVID-19 pandemic and is concurrent with when this theory was floated that hydroxychloroquine might work as a post-exposure prophylaxis to COVID-19. Now we're going to add this exclusion criteria for hydroxychloroquine. So right now we're hoping just to get a sort of control count of number of patients with rheumatoid arthritis who are not taking hydroxychloroquine. We'll have to select a topic and enter a name for our query below, and the count patients will be given the results here. It'll show the sites that are actually reporting results. And then right here, we'll see a map of where those results are coming from. That's a great graphical overlay to show where patients are originating from these queries, and we're going to compare these results to the next 3 queries we're going to run. So, we'll move on to query number 2. Similar to query number 1, we're using patients that have rheumatoid arthritis, and especially within that date range of January to December of 2020, as that is when this concern about hydroxychloroquine as a prophylaxis for COVID came about. And so now we will be running a query of patients with rheumatoid arthritis who are not on hydroxychloroquine and who did have a confirmed case of COVID-19. Again, we have results within a few minutes. Query number 3 is the same population of rheumatoid arthritis patients now taking hydroxychloroquine and also without a confirmed case of COVID-19. Last query will select from the medical concepts list on the side rheumatoid arthritis patients who are taking hydroxychloroquine and had a confirmed case of COVID-19. What we found was that the incidence of COVID-19 when not receiving hydroxychloroquine was 12.3%, and the incidence of COVID when receiving hydroxychloroquine was 19.6%. Indeed, our results show that hydroxychloroquine is not an effective post-exposure prophylaxis for symptomatic COVID-19 infection.